Welcome to
Cigar.
Cigar
Public.
And welcome to Cigar Public.
Hey, this is Cynn Coburn from Dissident Cigars, and this is Cigar Public.
Cynn Coburn, thank you very much for giving us some time coming to our booth.
Yeah.
How's your show been so far?
Really good.
Excellent.
Very productive.
Excellent. Great.
Always a good thing.
Yeah, I've been very, very happy with the amount of people we've been able to talk to and connections we've been able to make, which is what this is all about, making
Right.
connections. So let's talk about Dissident a little bit.
Yeah.
Go back to early days, you getting into the market, producing your own project, making that a reality. Talk about some of the difficulties, the hurdles that you had to overcome, and how hard that was for you to get started.
So honestly, the typical hurdles that come with the cigar industry, I didn't really have because Dissident was actually already, they were already a cigar company. So honestly, the hardest thing was picking up where it was left
Sure.
off, and you just run with it.
And that's a difficulty in and of itself, making something that already exists your own.
Yes, yeah. So it was a matter of learning what was already there, getting to know the lounges that already carried Dissident, and figuring out the numbers and where we needed to start off with, like orders and everything. So that was a hit the ground running kind of thing. But as far as everything else, it's been so smooth, and everybody in the cigar industry is so wonderful. So they're very forgiving. If you don't understand something, they're just right there to help you out. So it's actually been great. I have no real complaints about it. So it's awesome.
So zero regrets.
No,
at this
no,
point.
not at all, no,
Nothing
no.
you would change in anything that you've done so far.
No, because I just been doing my own thing.
Right.
I feel like authenticity is important. So if you don't like it, well, then you're just not a part of
Sure.
what we do. You just kind of narrow down your fan base and perfect what you're already loving.
So with Dissident, what is it that you think? I mean, this is a crowded industry. It's very competitive. There's a lot of players in the market. What is it about Dissident that you think, in your mind, sets you apart? Is it a process? Is it marketing? Is it materials? What is it that you think sets Dissident apart?
Being personable. So the biggest thing is, I come from a background of motivational speaking. And, you can look at Dissident as a bad thing, for what Dissident means.
Right.
But I've ran with it's a good thing. Being a Dissident is actually being true to yourself. It's accepting one another for our individuality. So I've really focused on that and pushed that a lot with the brand. And so it's about community. It's about all coming together. It's about being different and being accepted for that. So I'm hoping the more that I do this, people will see that's exactly what it is. It's also a lifestyle brand. I'm out there a lot talking personally with people and helping them through their life struggles, because that's what I come from anyway.
Right.
So the cigar industry just brings that together and kind of fine-tunes it.
Absolutely. Looking at how you go about with projects that you create and bring to the market, what is the typical process for you and how you approach it? Is it that you come up with an idea or a theme, a story you want to tell, and then find a blend that matches that helps tell that story? Or is it that you come across a blend, you find a blend that you love and you want to release, and then you build a theme or a story around it? Which way do you typically find it to be?
Honestly, it's a little bit of both. So Dissident is very known for having heavier cigars. So I automatically knew I wanted to introduce cigars that were very different for the line, while also telling a story. So these are more art forward. Everything that we're doing now is more art forward, I should say. So you're seeing a lot, like my face on the Molotov. Never thought in a million years I would ever do something like that. My husband's like, you gotta do it. So, but it was great. It worked so well. So even with the Revolt that came out this year, it's more art forward. So I take that as well as trying to figure out what this line needs. And a lot of it, like right now I've been focusing more on like floral notes and less earthy, less peppery, because that's really important to me. Like, we want to expand to a bigger audience that, don't necessarily like the heavier cigars. So,
Right.
yeah.
So I find it very interesting, your close affiliation with James and Angela Brown.
Yeah.
Another husband and wife duo in the cigar industry. You
Yeah.
and your husband kind of fit that same MO.
Yeah. So they were friends of ours prior to me even taking Dissident over. So they, when Dissident was for sale, they actually offered it right to us because, I look the way I do, I'm already like different out there, and Dissident kind of falls in with that. So it worked out really, really well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So shift gears a little bit. We're going to talk about cigar media. What, if any, cigar media you like to consume, that you like to stay in touch with? What about cigar media that you like? Something you would like to see improved upon, see more of? What would you think would make it more ideal in your mind?
Oh, that's a tough question. I think so. With Dissident, what we're really trying to do right now is incorporate the fans into a lot of things. So with the Revolt, for example, we used someone that we knew well that loves Dissident, and we had him do the artwork. And we're going to continue with that. I think it's really important to involve the people that truly enjoy your cigars. So I think in the future we're going to really allow them to kind of pick some, maybe some leaves to put a cigar together, maybe some more artwork. I think it's important for these people that are so loyal to all these brands to have them involved in some way rather than the after, once it's already done.
Go beyond just consumership.
Yes, yeah, because I mean it makes it personable. It makes you feel like you're a part of something. So that's one thing that I would love to see, and we're really going to start pushing that.
Excellent.
As well.
So before I let you go, final question. You're approached by a new to cigar individual. They're not even, they haven't smoked a cigar yet. What's something, but they're interested, they're curious, their interest has been piqued in the culture, the lifestyle, this hobby. What's something that you would like them to focus on that would ensure their experience in the cigar world would be more ideal?
I think it's a matter of being humble and being vulnerable, honestly, because you're not going to know everything. And I know that walking into a lounge in itself can be intimidating if you've never smoked cigars before. You walk into a humidor, it's very overwhelming. So I think it's a matter of understanding you're not going to know anything, or you're going to know very little, and just ask questions. Because so many people are so willing to help and give you all the information that you need. So just surround yourself with those people and learn, and then figure your own taste out, and just learn about it. I think it's awesome, and we're at a time right now where that's growing. It's growing. The age limit is it's going down, which I think is wonderful. I mean, we need the younger crowd.
Right.
So yeah, I'm really excited about it.
Excellent. Cynn, thank you so much for stopping by the booth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great
Thank you
stuff.
so
Have a great
much.
rest of your PCA.
You as well. Thank you.
You're welcome.